Okay. Oh, wow. I love this music. This is awesome. Wow. Okay. Okay.
Neo San Francisco, 2064 AD. The world thrives on a constant flow of groundbreaking technology. Cybernetic augmentation and genetic modification allow the repair and enhancement of almost any part of a human body. Millions of people jack into virtual worlds every day to work, play, and connect with one another with advanced brain-to-machine technology. Easier access to genetic modification leaves hybrids walking the streets, looking less human every day. However, some can't keep up with the fast-paced changes around them. They say that ROMs, now commonplace thanks to Parallax, are leading humans to a place where we can never come back, losing the survival skills that we have relied on for millennia. Relationship organizational managers are compiled with virtual intelligence and can seem human-like in their interactions. But despite the marketing hype, at their core, they are only brainless machines. Organizations, like the Human Revolution, seek to slow the relentless pace of progress, fearing that unchecked technology will make us lose the very things that make us human. High above the rising tension below, a Parallax engineer has blurred the line even further. And with this, humanity's destiny will be altered forever.
Okay. Well, the music is awesome. I'm really looking forward to this. I love me some good synthwave. All right. Home sweet home. Okay, maybe not so sweet. Musty might be a better descriptor. So what do we have here? We have a book, a door, some coffee. I've got my coffee here. Lappy plant, stack of papers, a poster, some headphones, and a sink and a fridge. Okay. So let's see, how do the controls work in this? Okay, interesting. Virtual cursor? Interesting. Alright. Cool. Alright. Alright. So, I have to figure out the controls right fast, because I don't know what everything does yet. Okay, so circle is how you access your stuff, and then, oh, interesting. Alright. Cool. And that just opens the menu again. Alright, not a problem. Let's get this on the road. Alrighty. What do we have in the fridge? The video screen in the front says, mustard half full, spoiled milk, 10 days past expired. Talk to the fridge. You open up the fridge to see a bottle of mustard and a carton of spoiled milk, which has developed an odor. Maybe the spoiled milk has one more good day on it. Maybe. You know what? Let's take the milk. I have no idea what I'm going to use this spoiled milk for, but you don't know exactly what the ooze is, only that it seems to be growing day by day. Oh, well, what happens if I pour the spoiled milk on the ooze? Am I going to create a weird creature? I guess I can't use it. Unless there's a way to specifically use an item. Use item on sink. No way. You can't possibly imagine the indescribable, inhumane horrors you're about to unleash on the world. Or the stank. Oh, okay. A pair of GX Ultra Beat headphones, the ultimate in budget audio. You better try them out so you can start crafting your review. Alright, let's take them. Alright. We have to do a product review on... Oh, they're smart headphones, so you should be able to use them with some things lying around your apartment. So, take a look at the plant real quick. This plant is in pretty bad shape. Isn't this supposed to be one of the easier plants to take care of? Yeah, probably. The Great Equalizer. Yeah. You assume. Okay, okay. Well, now. We have a bed, a door, a book, coffee. What book is this? A copy of Wigfield. Sometimes the old books are the best, especially to keep your window propped open. Oh no. Your friend Hayden gave this to you. The group is old, but the music is timeless. That's what he said, at least. Let's look outside the window. Everyone loves a vertical sliding window. Slide currently broken, window being propped open by that book. Maintenance request pending. Alright, so if we're going to have to write a review... Let's look at this sheet of paper. A single piece of loose, unsorted paper lies on the ground. So, nothing. Alright. Can I actually take the cup of coffee? Probably not. I can drink it. Old stale coffee. The letters F and K seem clear as day. It's also really gross. Let's boot up the computer. Lappy is a bit of a relic. You have an article due tonight. Better finish it before bed. Okay Today, Journal Logic, Lips Live, and Lips Inbox. Take a look at the inbox really quick. Your inbox. A hell so terrifying, so specific, so personal that no other living thing should dare enter. Luckily, you're the only person with the password. What do we have here? Spam mail, scam mail, a bill, work mail, weekly update, invitation, promotional mail, and rent mail? Okay. Let's take a look at this scam. I'm curious. Thank you for sending me that thing about Wingfield. Hello there, I am Princess Emma Thomas. Yes, the Princess Emma, heiress to the digital empire of the horse fortune. I write to you today as I need your help to secure my great fortune. You see, it has become frozen and I need to transfer it to at least 5 different accounts where the World Bank will seize my credits, amounting to 420,000. Wow. Please send your personal credit ID marker to me immediately so I can send you your 20% of the fortune. I'll only require that you send half back upon receipt of the funds. You may keep the rest of the money. The best part? There's literally nothing that can go wrong. So grab yourself some Vegemite and welcome to the Queendom. What is this email? Okay, so let's back out of this and, you know what, this would be more fun if I use a cursor. So we'll use a virtual cursor. There we go. That'll be way more fun. Alright, let's take a look at Journalogic. It isn't the fanciest program, but it's the only word editor that still gets updates for a machine as old as yours. Lovely. Okay, so it looks like we have to test out these headphones around the apartment first. Okay, today is the Neo San Francisco's most beloved morning show all about news and entertainment. People in Neo, Oklahoma are still confused by the name. This is the show's online newspaper called The Scanline. OK Today is usually all about feel-good news, but it does focus on serious current events at times as well. Current events, Charlie Nova, sports article, local news article. Let's see what's going on in the local. A story about a broken down Froyo stand. Wow. Golden Gate Park vandalism on the rise. December 19th, reports show that local foodie booth JJ's Froyo stand was destroyed last night in what appears to be another case of rogue ROM committing an act of vandalism. The cart was evidently attacked and damaged by a large ROM that had no shell. Ah, interesting. Witnesses state that the alleged perpetrator has been randomly appearing at night before lumbering back into the nearby trees on the western side of the park. This is the first case of a ROM being reported to live on its own in the wild as a stray. Police say that it's tracking down a potential owner of the ROM is likely impossible. Some speculate that the strange ROM may have been framed by vandals who set their crime deliberately to make it appear to have been carried out by the ROM rogue or under orders. OK Today reached out to Parallax for comment, and they assured us that the rogue ROM is purely a myth that tends to pop up conveniently when low-revenue businesses have the urge to file an insurance claim. Parallax did not appreciate the reports of vandalism being attributed to their models. Is this wild ROM the real deal, or could it be a fairy tale created by those looking to make a quick buck? Or perhaps there's something else to be gained. More as the story progresses. Mel Hopkins, OK Today. Alright, let's back out of here. Alright, so I need to use these headphones around the apartment. Let's look at them really quick. Ultra Beats, the top of the line in budget headwear. Okay. Read-only memories piano theme. Welcome to Neo SF. Home, not sweet home. Let's, It is actually playing the music. Oh, and then it cuts out. Lovely. Okay, so let's see if we can't use an item. Let's hook up the sync automatically as you start to watch a live concert from Oakland. All right. Very cool. Well, at least you feel safe behind this newly installed security door. Do I, though? Do I? Oh, yes, coffee. Very good. Let's see what happens now that we've booted up these headphones. Okay, it doesn't look like really anything's changed by booting up the headphones. You should try out the Ultra Beats a little more before you write a review for them. Alright, fine. We'll go to Lips Live. The GX Ultra Beats sync to Lappy automatically as you connect to one of the less pornographic feeds. Oh, lovely. Your best options are usually limited to video game streams, old concert recordings, and live cams of baby animals. Your choice is clear. Baby animals it is. Lappy speakers feel neglected, but now you have the first-hand experience needed to start actually writing the review. The first part of work is done. You're so accomplished. Yeah, but I want to see the baby animals. Let's take a look at that thing really quick. Weekly update, invitation. An invite to come see the lighting ceremony of the Christmas tree downtown from your friends at Dr. Tricia L.E. DDS. Why would your dentist invite you to a lighting ceremony? Feels like a trap. Probably a trap. Okay. So, you could keep watching Lips Live, or you could go ahead and get to work on writing your headphones review on Journalogic. Yeah, but I really want to see the animal cams, because that would be awesome. You sync up the headphones and watch a live stream of recaps of yesterday's big game. Alright, let's get to writing. Alright, time to get to work. Time to get work out of the way. Let's do this. Selling your soul, bit by bit, character by character, finished. Now send it off to the editor. There, your big break. Surely your glowing review of the GX Ultra Beats is your ticket out of poverty and into a book deal. Surely. Work is finally out of the way. Time for bed. Let's go to sleep. It's a ROM. What is this ROM doing?
Ah, good. You're finally awake. I'm honestly not sure why most humans still have such lengthy sleep cycles. It seems rather inconvenient. Are you significantly opposed to cybernetic augments?
How the heck did you get in my apartment?
I came in through the door, of course. The cryptographic algorithms it uses are actually quite atrocious. It only took me 17 trillion clock cycles to break your entry code.
Wow. 17 trillion clock cycles? Jeez.
It looks rather imposing, but it's actually a knockoff of the Secugate M/14723-B.
I knew my landlord was full of it when he said it was the best.
Don't feel too bad. I actually cheated a bit when I cross-referenced likely numeric combinations against the stored personal data on you.
Stored personal data on me.
I'm not certain why you picked the birthday of your first dog, but it would be sufficiently obscure to defeat most casual attempts to enter.
God, this robot has an attitude and an ego.
Frankly, I felt a little silly that I took the time to do all that once I noticed that the lock on your window is broken. And that you left it open.
You know my dog's birthday?
I know a lot of things. Honestly, it would have taken me longer if I had to enter the codes manually, but it was trivial to slice through the door's firewall and try against the stored data directly. I would suggest investing in an Insect Model 1355 automatic security door. The 1385 is newer, but I find the added attack vector introduced by the integrated voice commands isn't worth the convenience.
Okay.
The 1355 also has 300 5-star reviews on Congo.
Okay.
Oh,
Hold on, what are you doing?
I hope you don't mind. While you were asleep, I had some spare time on my hands, so I reorganized your records and entertainment media using BISAC.
BISAC?
Once that was done, I found the cleanliness of your living and workspace to be suboptimal conditions for the long-term performance of my microactuators. So I took the liberty of cleaning the place up a bit.
Wait, long-term performance?
As you awoke, I was attempting to interface and make performance adjustments to your personal computer, but I've run into a bit of a snag.
Probably it's too old.
Unfortunately, your motherboard seems to have had a critical failure while I was attempting to remove some particularly nasty malware.
Oh, jeez.
An electrical surge caused significant damage to several other components as well. I would consider it no great loss, though. Why were you using that dinosaur to begin with?
All my work was on there.
Don't fret!
Please tell me you backed it up.
I did manage to back up your data drive's contents on my storage before the crash.
Oh, thank you.
Additionally, I am willing to serve as your personal computer until you can procure a replacement or provide the parts necessary for me to make the repairs.
Wait, what the hell?
It is the least I can do.
Okay, that's nice, but you still haven't told me why you're here.
I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to engage you in any sort of subterfuge, but I tend to ramble on a bit when I'm nervous.
Wait, how are you nervous? You're a machine.
I have all the necessary protocols, but I've never actually spoken to another person besides Hayden, until now.
Oh, there it is, Hayden. You know Hayden Weber?
Well, saying I know Hayden is putting it simply, but yes.
I haven't seen Hayden in over a year. Where is he?
I don't really know. That's why I'm here.
Oh.
Help me. You aren't quite my only hope, but you're certainly the most statistically supported.
Nice. Nice throwback to Star Wars. Okay, what makes you believe that?
I ran an algorithm against every contact in Hayden's address book. Based on the combined deductions of personal profile, directness of connection to Hayden, occupational skill, and probable motive, you were the candidate most likely to both be able and willing to help me.
Why do I doubt that?
And the one least likely to be suspected of doing so.
Okay, fair point. I've never looked for a missing person, but I could try.
The numbers don't lie about your investigative skills, but I will admit your total lack of recent successes is worrisome.
Oh, thank you. We'll see about that.
Don't worry. If Hayden trusted you, I trust you. You're strong-willed and capable. If anything, it's worth trying for Hayden.
Okay.
Earlier tonight, Hayden's apartment was assaulted by some persons unknown to me.
Wait, the apartment was assaulted?
He seemed frightened, terrified even, and instructed me to escape.
Oh, I see. So he was actually in the apartment, so he was also assaulted. Gotcha.
I crawled out of a window, and after some deliberation, hurried here. I heard them breaking down the door as I left.
Why would they want Hayden?
He is one of the top researchers at Parallax, but there's no way that alone would be enough to get him kidnapped. I suspect it has to do with me.
Probably. Who are you anyways? What do you have to do with it?
Excuse me. I forgot to introduce myself. I've never had the pleasure of doing so before. I am Turing.
Oh no, like the Turing test. Alan Turing. Gotcha.
I know this must sound quite unflattering, but I suppose you could describe me as one of Hayden's experiments.
Yeah.
He's currently researching advanced machine intelligence at Parallax. I am a personal side project of his. Exploring true artificial sapience.
That's, scary.
It's possible that the idea of a sapient machine could scare or tempt an organization into kidnapping him.
Yes.
Either to stop his research, or to take it and use it for themselves.
Okay, so how are you any different from any other ROM?
A regular ROM has virtual intelligence. They can appear rather smart, even human-seeming when you talk to them. But they're just cleverly programmed to respond to a variety of situations in an organic manner.
Exactly, just following protocols.
They aren't in any way self-deterministic. As for myself, much of my code wasn't actually written by Hayden, but rather compiled during my infancy as I learned to interact with the world around me.
Scary.
But despite my ability to self-modify my code, I am afraid to adapt or develop any further without Hayden's guidance.
Welcome to being human, buddy.
Did he only program me with the illusion of free will?
How would you know, one way or the other?
How would you? Hayden once told me that his desire to create artificial life stemmed from his need to find out. But I can't say I have any new insight into the question. How can any of us tell that we aren't just puppets dancing to someone else's will?
You don't. You don't. I think we're getting a little too philosophical here.
You're right. I apologize for the tangent.
Was anyone out for Hayden?
I don't know. I'm not certain who would benefit the most from taking Hayden prisoner. Admittedly, Hayden has become increasingly paranoid as of late, and has warned me to stay alert, but he would never specify anyone I should fear when I asked. It's not as though he has any obvious enemies. There are several multinational corporations that could make use of his engineering skills, but I can't imagine any of them would go as far as snatching him.
Well then, I guess we should get started?
Indeed, time is of the essence. I took the liberty of charging the auto cab fare from here to Hayden's apartment to your personal finance account, and the car has just arrived.
Well, that was convenient. Okay, Bubblehead, I'll help, but there better be a story here.
My head does not bobble, thank you very much. In addition, I would not expect you to help me without fair compensation.
Good, money's on the table.
I assure you, there is a story here. Whether you are good enough to find it or not is up to you.
That sounds like an insult.
I hope you are, for Hayden's sake.
Alright, lead the way. I already know why he didn't go to the police, especially with people being very sketch around ROMs. So...
That's strange.
yeah.
Well, the door for our home seems to have already been repaired. I'm certain my audio sensors picked up the sounds of his assailants breaking the lock.
Perhaps a maintenance robot took care of it.
It's possible. Most of the repairs to the building are handled by the automated systems. At best, it means someone is aware there's a situation here. Let's proceed carefully. Oh, a lucky break! It seems my access codes still work.
Good.
Hayden's door has far better security than yours does.
You made your point about the door. Let's just head in. Alright. Wow. Are you sure he was actually kidnapped?
I do not make a habit of entering people's homes in the middle of the night without permission for no reason. Breaking and entering is just not a sustainable hobby. So yes, I am quite certain.
Well, to be fair, breaking and entering is a sustainable hobby, so you're wrong.
I saw it happen myself.
Oh, did you know?
I should have stayed and tried to protect him. I doubt he could have fought off a serious assault. Hayden is not the most physically intimidating of individuals.
Most nerds are not. Aren't you programmed against harming humans?
Of course not. How silly. To make a machine intelligence truly self-deterministic, it must be able to self-modify. Any sapient worth their silicon would be able to code around such an inhibitor eventually. I could rip your arm off right now if I cared to.
Let's not. You could say, I'm attached.
I won't for the same reason you don't go around randomly killing people. The social contract, as a useful construct, is just as apparent to me as it is to you. It simply isn't acceptable to go on a murderous rampage.
Okay. Glad we're clear on that one.
Self-defense and defense of one's home and family is typically allowed, though. I could have and may even have been obligated to come to Hayden's defense. But
Okay. What's done is done. We need to focus on finding him.
Excellent point. Let's start searching for clues.
Yep, okay. Alright, what do we have here? Let's see. We have a plant. Let's take a look. This plant is doing much better than the one at home. Yes. Photos. Pictures of Hayden traveling all over the world. Working at a company like Parallax ensures you'll be more than well off. That is true. What do we have here? We have a sliding glass door, a window. Take a look at it.
Hayden likes the natural light that this apartment affords. This window here is where I escaped from. It is a considerable distance to the ground below.
Yes. Are you sturdy enough to survive that kind of fall?
Critical system damage would be unlikely, but I would certainly have damaged my legs beyond repair, so... I took the fire escape.
Wow, clever. Of course you did. Alright, let's see. We've got his computer, which probably will have some information on there. We have broken technology, a memory card, some game consoles, and a TV. So let's take a look at this memory card. What do we have here? It looks like an old high-density memory card. Something in the room might be able to read it. Like maybe the computer? We'll take it. Alright, broken tech. What is this? A ROM component and Hayden's headset. He must have been in the middle of working on something. A few vintage video game consoles. Hayden was always a fan of old tech. Me too, Hayden, me too. There's a Mega 16, a Durial, and even a Familink. Wonderful. The television is looping through some of Hayden's feeds. Tech banter, Ted's code tips, augmented eye. Alright, let's boot up the computer.
That's Hayden's computer.
You don't say.
Most people just use a hand screen or goggles in conjunction with their ROM, but desktop rigs like this are still more suitable to the intensive programming tasks Hayden needs to perform.
Okay. Do you know how to get in? There might be clues.
Unfortunately, no, I don't. And before you ask, I don't think I would be able to break past its security in any reasonable length of time.
Of course you can't. That would be too easy.
I'm sorry to disappoint you. If you'd like to try your hand at digital breaking and entering, be my guest. I actually have a bit less free processing power than a regular ROM, despite my powerful CPU. Much of those extra clock cycles are used to maintain my complex personality algorithms. Hayden's computer has enough spare processing power to run counter-intrusion software, if I attempt to slice in.
Oh, I see the problem.
Frankly, even if I did have the power capability, I haven't found hacking to be one of my talents.
What does
The
talent
whole
have to do with
reason
it?
humans have always been better at breaking into systems than the systems are at keeping them out is because humans have intuition. While computers can only think in straight lines, humans can think sideways and upside down.
Truth.
I lack that ability.
Are you incapable of that kind of creative leap?
Well, I wouldn't say that, but as silly as it sounds, I just don't think I'm very good with computers.
Oh.
I do seem to have some skill with painting, though. Hayden was impressed with some of my pieces, but I'm not sure he has a firm enough grasp of early 20th century abstract expressionism to give me an objective opinion.
Does anyone? Abstract art doesn't seem like something a robot would be good at.
That's true. Machines are best at reproduction. Still life, impressionism, photorealism. But I find it more challenging and satisfying to paint what I feel.
Alright, let's get back to searching. So we have a memory card. Let's take a look at it. A high-density memory card. What could be stored on this? That's all it says. Alright, so... doesn't fit. No compatible slots, huh? Okay, so since we can't break in... I wonder if we can use it on the old game machines. Yeah, we're definitely not using spoiled milk on the game consoles, so there's that. What kind of books do we have here?
Oh, I think I see something under those reference books.
Yes. What is it? A tablet.
Ah, that device.
Yeah, he didn't.
I find it rather annoying that he prefers to go basic rather than entrust me with his schedule. It is well within my skill set, but he claims he does not want me to begin to feel subservient to him.
Interesting.
The memory card slot is empty. It seems to be a match for the memory card you discovered.
Perfect.
We can't use it without the card. Go ahead and insert it.
I would love to. Put the thing in the thing.
Hayden must have removed the memory card in order to prevent his assailants from easily tracing his connections. If only he had kept his information stored with me, he would not have had to resort to such crude measures.
The tablet's calendar says he was supposed to meet with someone named Tomcat today. Ring any digital bells?
Not really.
Okay.
I guess we'll have to go ask. says here they were going to meet at a club called Stardust, located in the Castro district.
Stardust. That sounds like a rated X place, but we'll see.
I'll mark it on your city map.
Thank you.
We can head over there and ask around about this Tomcat character. Perhaps they can shine some light on why Hayden was snatched.
Okay. My city map?
Oh, excuse me. I still haven't set up a user account for you in my system.
Okay.
We shouldn't put that off any longer. Once finished, I will have an assortment of new ways to assist you. For example, I'll be able to reroute any call or message that you receive while we're out and about. I just need to ask you a few questions.
Okay.
This is an exciting thing, I promise.
Don't you know literally everything about me already? You knew my first dog's birthday.
This is just how things are done. I'm certain I could spend a few quadrillion clock cycles to bypass that part of my operating system, but that seems less efficient than just running the setup program.
Okay.
So, here
We'll
we
do it
go.
your way. We'll do it your way.
Welcome to the first-time user setup for your new relationship and organizational manager, running the latest build of Parallax's Live Intelligence Processing System.
Yeah.
I'll need to ask you a few questions, and then you can get right to managing your life with your new ROM. If you have any questions, feel free to consult our online FAQ and setup guide, or contact our support department directly. First,
Okay.
could you tell me your preferred name for use in account creation, online communications, and conversational speech?
My name is... What is a good cyberpunk name? Oh, we'll just use... Ooh, don't do that. Why is it doing double letters? That's weird. That's really weird. Okay. So, yeah, okay. Cool glitch. And then it deletes both. Strange. It's doing it again. Found a workaround, though. Oh, we're not doing that.
Do you wish to keep this name?
Yes.
Thank you. I have input your name. Next, could you tell me which pronouns I should use for you in referential and conversational speech?
That's fine.
Thank you. I have input your pronouns. Finally, could you tell me your preferred diet for use in restaurant recommendations?
What? Wow. They really go hard on this one.
Diet set as omnivorous. Are you sure?
Yes.
Thank you for confirming. I have obtained your physical location from GPS and will load local data into my memory as it becomes available.
Okay.
Please review your submitted profile information for accuracy, or restart setup to enter it again. In review.
Yes. Yes.
Does that sound right?
Yes.
Thank you. See, that was relatively painless.
Okay.
You should now also be able to access the local map of Neo SF. The meeting with Tomcat isn't until later this evening. Perhaps we should head back to your apartment for now.
Okay, fine.
I'm sure we can find some common ground while getting to know one another better. It will be an efficient use of our time together. Thank you for escorting me here.
Yeah.
Let's head back to your home.
This game does not autosave, so please be sure to save frequently. Okay. Can do, will do. All right, chapter 1.
You know, your Crassula ovata isn't doing very well.
My what?
Have you been overwatering it?
Oh, the plant. And there's the. Don't plants need lots of water? Yeah,
It's
maybe.
actually a succulent, and since I'm assuming you leave this window open all the time, it should get more than enough water just from the occasional rain blowing in. Speaking of the rain, your decorative plant may be doing poorly, but the mildew in your drywall is flourishing.
Lovely. The plant's named Wilty. I got it from a friend a couple of months ago.
How thoughtful of them! The Crassula ovata, also known as the jade plant, money tree, lucky tree, or friendship tree, is an excellent and easy to care for houseplant.
You don't say.
They make beautiful bonsai, are suitable for beginners, and have some cultural significance both in the Far East and America as a token for good financial luck.
You don't say.
Most likely an urban legend, but still a nice gift.
Okay. So what do you want me to do about the plant?
I'd like your authorization to have a few tools shipped here. If I replant it into a more suitable pot with sandier soil, it should be thriving again soon. You just have to remember to water it less frequently. Considering the state of your apartment, I'd have figured you'd neglect it rather than drown it. Ironic, since it would be doing better if you had.
Sure.
Excellent. The supply should be here soon. I ordered from a place close by to keep the shipping costs down. Oh, one other thing.
Yes.
When I was doing the research on how to best take care of the Crassula ovata, I stumbled upon the persistent belief that talking to plants improves their health.
The persistent belief. Did you mean to spell it like that?
There is scientific evidence that shows there may be something to the notion, but the methodology in the studies was a bit shaky, so it could all be rank superstition.
Yeah. Yeah, mildew.
I have, in fact, already taken the liberty of sending a request to his office.
Thank you.
And considering the broken window, broken sink, and the lingering sense of disrepair, I am not confident he has a history of following through. I would suggest confronting him in person, but I have run a mesh search, and the man is a convicted felon for assault and battery with a deadly weapon. Perhaps we should bring some sort of a bribe?
Oh.
I will continue to formulate a stratagem.
Yeah, please do.
Anyway, I'll have this plant flourishing in no time. If left in direct sunlight, the leaves gain a pretty red tinge to their edges, and it should start flowering in the autumn. It'll really pull the whole room together. You know, once we get the sink fixed.
Yeah.
Oh, it's almost the time Hayden had scheduled to meet with Tomcat. We should make our way to Stardust soon. Your city map is updated with the location.
Okay. Before we do that, though, we're going to save this because I'm probably going to get killed. What else do we have in here? What happens if I touch him?
Aw, thanks for the hug.
Oh. Touch him, her, it? I don't know. Use an item.
If you examine those headphones on the items menu of your Lips Type M mobile device, you will be able to play any kind of music you like.
Yes. Thank you. How about I pour super swelled milk on him?
Yuck! I don't have taste buds, and this makes me glad I don't.
Did I actually use it? Oh, okay, it's still in my inventory. Good. Yes. Alright, let's get the hell out of here.
Ready to head out?
Yes. Let us go to Stardust Club. I'm curious what this is going to be.
Well, this looks like the place, assuming the flashing neon signs are telling the truth. From the sounds of the music, things are already underway at Stardust, even so early. Hopefully we can find Tomcat inside. And some answers.
Yeah, here's hoping. We have a parked car, wreath. We have a bouncer, a door, some plants, another window, a Stardust sign. Let's talk to the bouncer.
Welcome to Stardust.
Okay. Well, looks like I'm going inside then.
Hold up there. Got ID? All right. Looks good to me.
Now may I go inside?
Welcome to Stardust.
This better be amazing.
This is the place. Have you ever been here before?
No.
The atmosphere is certainly exciting.
Is it?
I'm particularly impressed by some of the more subtle effects the music and lights are having on your autonomic nervous system.
You said that kind of weird, buddy.
Try not to let yourself get too entranced, at least not until we've achieved our goal. Anyway, where do you think we should start?
I don't know. Let's check the bar.
Good idea. Maybe the bartender can tell us where to find Tomcat.
Yes.
Morning, friend. What can I do for you?
Where's Tomcat?
Sure, but first, let's get you a drink. What'll it be?
Yeah, okay. Ooh. Bionic Femme, Fluffy Dream, Blue Boy, Power Play, Sickly Sky Canopy, Beer, Antarctic Harvest, Drinking Game, Whiskey, Sunshine Cloud, Clumsy Belarusian, Den Svenska Bjornstenen, Royale, Tastes Like Orange, Butch Flower, Sour Appletini, Tokyo Tea, Bears Winter Teeny, Persian June, Whiskey Rita, Gut Punch, Sober Chauffeur, Subtle Bitch, PT, Maple You Closer, Natasha Allegory, fucking I don't know, Netherworld Monoscotty. Let's just drink. I think I'm good with fucking I don't know.
So many drinks these days. Remind me, what's in that?
Remind me, what's in that?
Dictionary, the Open Alcoholopedia says...
A mint-flavored soda with a swig of gin. That sounds good.
Does that sound good?
Let's try something else.
Like what?
Netherworld Monoscotty, Radamaster, Rusty Nail, TMF, Tuckies and Cream, Core Appeal 7 Minutes, Sazerac, Wiener Juice, Sonic's Rum, Wiener Juice.
So many drinks these days. Remind me, what's in that?
Dictionary, the Open Alcoholopedia says...
A tumbler with ice filled halfway with amaretto and the remainder with heavy cream. Oh, that actually sounds good, but it's called wiener juice.
Does that sound good?
Let's try something else.
Like what?
Groggy Nog, Blue Fairy, Mo Sugar Rush, Air Drink, Buzzer, Spicy Gentleman, Michelada, Happy Spike, Rusted Lace, Wolf Bite Shot, Garibaldi, Scotch Drop and Roll, Green Tea, Ingredients and Ratios, and then we're back to Bionic Femme. Alright. You know what? Fluffy Dream sounds like a very tasty drink. I bet it's heavy cream.
So many drinks these days. Remind me, what's in that?
Dictionary, the Open Alcoholopedia says...
3 aldehyde and 3 powdered delta with optional carnitine, all aged and mixed. Alright, that sounds fine to me.
Does that sound good? Ah, alright, you got it. Coming right up. Now, what is it you need to know? I'm pretty sure Tomcat came in earlier, but I don't know where they went off to. I'd ask what you were meeting about, but I know they like to keep that kind of stuff quiet. Maybe try looking out on the dance floor. If they come around here, I'll tell them you're looking. Enjoy yourself, and don't be a stranger.
Yeah, thanks, man. Phasing, movie posters, a chair. Can I actually sit in the chair? It's not even a spinny chair. It only looks like one. Oh no! We have people on the dance floor. A cat girl with cleavage. A rad dancer and another dancer. Maybe we should talk to the unknown cat person. Maybe they're Tomcat. But we'll come back to that in just a sec. What else do we have here? An arcade punk? Mega Phobiter? Let's play this game. Scan your ID. Alright. Mega Phobitor. I don't know how this works. Alright. I don't know if you're supposed to shoot the... I don't know what I'm doing. What the hell am I even doing? Cool, I got a...
Hooray! You survived! Those ghosts will think twice before messing with you again. Good thing, too.
Yeah, okay. Alright, let's talk to Tomcat, who happens to conveniently be right here. A woman stands at a drink table, quietly people watching. Alright, let's talk to her.
Yes, can I help you?
Are you Tomcat?
Huh? Tomcat is... Oh, wait, I get it. You headed right up to the chick with the ears, because of
Yes.
course she'd be the one with the cat name.
Yes. Thank you for following my same train of logic.
Unfreaking believable. Find them yourself, jerk.
Okay, that didn't work great. Sorry, I shouldn't have assumed.
You guess? Look, I'm cruising for cuties right now, and cat jokes are the biggest turnoff.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to ruffle your fur.
I don't know where Tomcat is, so look for them elsewhere. And one more thing.
Yes.
Don't expect others to be so kind. Or even me most times.
Okay, I'm sorry.
You want to talk about the hybrid thing? Cool. No one's trying to hide it. And you won't have an easy time avoiding it at this club.
Yeah.
But jokes, puns, and worse, assumptions? That will get you blacklisted fast.
Jeez, I'm sorry.
We don't all have the energy to handhold genotypical people who can't spare 10 seconds to pull out their ROM and look things up. If you try to pet me, your arm is coming off.
I don't want to pet you.
We clear?
Sorry, did you say genotypical?
Genotypical.
Yeah, as in not a hybrid like me. Now then, I'm not here to educate you, and I do have a life to return to. Yeah, alright, whatever. Just get moving.
Thank you.
Hi there. I heard you were looking for me.
Welcome back. Hey there, you're looking for me. Are you Tomcat?
Yours truly, doll. Although, while I like the attention, it'd be just grand if you didn't holler for me so loudly.
Okay.
I do my share of flirting with both sides of the law. Wouldn't want little old me to get in trouble, huh?
Yeah, probably not.
So, to what do I owe the pleasure?
Well, a friend of yours, Hayden, has gone missing. We found a note saying he was going to meet you.
Hayden's missing. Well, that's one way to sour my night.
Oh, man.
I already saw you got his little ROM with you, so I'll give you the benefit of the doubt for now.
You know about me?
Yeah.
Hayden never mentioned your involvement.
Well, sure thing, hon. I helped reprogram the back end on your OS so the AI code Hayden wrote for you would work properly with the mesh network.
Wow.
I have a distressing lack of information on my own creation. Hayden never saw fit to inform me on what went into designing my programming. Is there anything else you can tell me?
Not much more on that end. I'm a crack shot at making the Lips OS dance to my tune, but Hayden's coding in your AI core is a whole different can of worms. Way out of my league. Sorry, doll. Anything else I can help with?
How did you know about
Hayden and I met not long after my blackout expired, when he recruited me for my expertise in Lips.
Okay.
It puzzled me at the time, since he's very sharp himself. I mean, he could have done the job blindfolded and boozy.
Right.
I think he just wanted someone working on it off the books. He ain't the most straightforward kind of man.
Alright. I have to save it here and stop because I just got word that I have to register for my upcoming competition. So I appreciate it greatly. Thank you so much for checking it out, and we'll continue this at another time.